Hello everyone, and today we are presenting you the STRV S1. This is a Tier 8 premium tank destroyer, a Swedish one. So let's get started with the gun. It packs a 105mm gun that it penetrates 288mm with normal rounds, and 330 with premium rounds. I must tell you that this gun is the one that packs the highest penetration in all Tier 8 tanks. I must tell you that you shouldn't look at these dispersion values and this aiming time because it's a Swedish, so it's got hydraulic suspension. So what it means is that when it will be in siege mode, those values will be increased. The armor, it's so nice. It's got 30mm of armor. So what it means is that the tanks that they pack a 90mm of or less, it will be an auto ricochet. They will have to aim for this weak spot. Mobility. The specific power to turn ratio is 16.19, so it's not so fast, but it's enough to reach hardly this top speed of 50 km per hour in front and 45 backwards. The track reverse is also nice, set at 27.73. It's in average in his class. The time for the siege mode is better than in the UDAS. So now let's compare it with tanks that they are in the same category. So we will compare it with the UDAS, the RHM and the Scorpion G. First of all, we can see that the average damage is lower than in the RMH or the Scorpion G. The penetration values of the STRV and the UDAS it's the same, 42mm more than in the other two tank destroyers. I must tell you that the reload speed is faster in the STRV than in the UDAS, but it comes with the cost of the maneuverability. The UDAS is more maneuverable than the STRV. In the armor, we've got a clear winner, that is the STRV, that it will be capable to bounce some shots. The other three tank destroyers, they will not be able. In the mobility, we can see that the specific power to turn ratio is almost the same as the Scorpion G. I have to tell you that the ground resistances of the STRV, they are better than in the Scorpion G. So what it means is that it will move almost like the Scorpion G. They are the same almost in speed and maneuverability regards. But we've got a clear winner, that is the UDAS. Well, I forgot to mention that the DPM is higher than in the UDAS, almost the same like in the Scorpion G, but lower than the RHM. That it's the king of the DPM in his tier. In the concealment, we can see that it conceals a bit less than the UDAS. That it's the most concealed tank in all tier 8. But well, that's also a great concealment, 24.05. That it's much better than the Scorpion G and slightly better than in the Borsig. In the view range, we can see that the closed roof tank destroyers, they are 350 both ones, but the open top roof, they are 360, 10 meters more. The equipment, we will equip gun-link drive, binocular telescope and camo net. Well, I have to tell you that while being in the siege mode, the camo net and the binocular telescope, they will be active. I must also tell you that in siege mode the STRV is faster than in the UDAS. For abilities, I recommend you to run it with Brothers in Arms, Concealed, Sixth Sense, this ability that will make you increase your view range, and this one that it will increase your aiming time and your precision. I have to tell you that this tank is the most accurate tank in all tier 8. You will be able to check it in the next gameplay, so let's get started with it. Hello everyone, and here we are in the battle with the STRV S1, in the map of Redshire. Well, I must tell you that I don't know why, but in this match my computer struggled a bit to load in, so we will wait here for a while. So analyzing the map, we know that all the action is packed in EO. So our mission will be to go to J9 to give them support from the distance, where this tank destroyer shines the most. So let's get ourselves in that position. The Chaffee it's been spotted, so we will try to hit him, but unfortunately he took cover behind those houses. So we exit the siege mode and we are going to that way. As you can see, the speed is quite nice. Now we are going at 40 kilometers per hour, but when it's a bit slopey, our speed goes down to 21, 30. Now in this case it was 30. Here it comes another slope. We'll see how it affects our speed. And well, not a lot. We can see that we passed this step with quite high expectations. So now we are going to try to get up to this hill to try to have a better spotting distance, but we will struggle to do it because I must advise you that we don't have a very healthy power to turn ratio. So what it means is that this tank, well, it's fast, but it's not fast accelerating tank. So now we see that nobody of the enemies it's been spotted there. So we will go to the position where the AMX light French tank is sitting. So we will try to snipe the enemy part of the map in the location of D5, D4. In that position we will be able to don't be spot and to give a nice fire support, because when they will be trying to snipe our allied tanks from the distance, we will be able to hit them back. So now we will enter the siege mode. I must advise you that entering the siege mode it's much more faster than the UDES. It takes only 2 seconds, and to exit only 1.3. Also the speed of going forward and backwards it's much faster than the UDES. Also the reload and the armor. The only downside is that we don't have the same camo rating and the speed. But I think that this tank is better overall. So we will try to snipe that French light, but the shell went a bit down, so we missed. Well, not for a lot, but we did miss. Now we will try to aim that 80, but we will change to the Super Pershing because it's a bigger threat for the team. We missed again. It went to the lower plate. It was angled and we are shooting APCR, so it's not the best ammo for shooting that kind of armor. We're aiming at the A44, the first go in. As you can see, the accuracy, despite we're moving the tracks, it's great. So now we will take the second shot, and it went in. We're trying to delete this tank, but meh. Now it just took cover, so we are trying to aim the pilot. He's covered. But the A44, it went out of cover, and we finish him off. Now the KB-13 rushes the ST2. So we will cover him. The first shot, as you can see, it went just a bit to the left of the aiming circle at 377 meters. And the second shot went exactly to the middle. The accuracy is great. I must tell you that it's no tank that can match this accuracy in this tier. So we aim at the Chaffee and we finish him off. Now we are going to try to annihilate the pilot. Now we are in 3 kills. So we will aim a bit forward, we aim and we shoot. As you could see, the aiming circle, it was completely closed despite that we move our tank. Now we are going to aim at the S80, but we failed. Don't know why, but this shot it was quite bad. We are going to try to aim the pilot, but nothing. So we are going back again to the 80. And it went just inside. Now the T-34 it just been spotted, so we will try to aim at him. We take a blind shot and well, we didn't kill him, so it looks like a truck. So we will try to make a snipe shot, but well, he wasn't there, so it missed. Now we are going back again to the Super Pershing, but nothing is spotted. Somebody is capping the circle, so I'm telling the ally to go there and to try to spot for me, because I will cover him. Now the Emil-2 went out, but well, it's a quite small target, so we missed. The VK just popped out and we're going to try to snipe him, but his armor it was in a very high armor angle due to the slopeness of the terrain, so the armor value for him went up, so we didn't pen. But now we annihilate this IMX. Now we will switch back again to the VK. Now it's flatter, so it goes right into his front plate. Well, as you can see, despite we are moving a lot, our binocular telescope and the camonet, they are not being deactivated. That's due to the siege mode. It's quite nice, and as you can see, it's being everything buffed in this vehicle, the accuracy, the reload time, and even the depression. It's got a very nice -14 gun depression. So now let's get again to the commentary of the battle. We took a shot again to the VK, and now we will change to the mill. We are waiting till he will make a mistake. It looks like now he's going to pop, but the allied just covered him, so we finish with the allied. Another kill for us. This is our 6th kill. No, I'm joking. Yeah, we're 5. Now he's going down, and boom! We killed him. Another one goes inside. He is down. So now we will go out of the siege mode, just 1.3 seconds, and we will try to go to kill that artillery. Now you will see that the speed is quite fast. As you can see, it's 50 kilometers per hour, and I have to tell you that when we reach that speed, this vehicle is capable of maintaining that speed. We will not lose speed while going flat, but we will not gain it so fast. So now it's a bit of a slopeness, and this is soft terrain, and as you can see, we are keeping it quite nice. Now we are in a bit of the hills, so in the hills, yeah, we will lose speed, we will not gain it. And yeah, and we think that the artillery is in J3 because somebody has been in A1 and in that area, and she hasn't been spotted, so we will go to that area. Now you can see that we are actually going at our maximum speed, 49, 50. Well, it's a bit, we have a slope down, just a tiny bit of a slopeness, but it's quite enough to get us to our speed. Now it's flat, and we are maintaining that speed despite we're moving. When we don't move our trucks, we are maintaining that speed. She gets spotted, so we enter the siege mode. 2 seconds, aim, auto aim, and fire. And here we finish this battle with almost 5k of damage. Now let's get to the post-game statistics. So here we've got the results of the battle. We've got 120,828 credits, also 3,065 experience. We've got Ace of the Battle, Kidnapper, Effective Fire, and First Mastery Badge. In team punctuation, we can see that we almost dealt 5k damage. We've killed 7 enemies, and we've got a base experience of 1,278 experience. In detailed information, we can see that we shot it 24 times. From those ones, 19 reached the objective, and 16 penetrated. Taking in account that we were shooting at more than 400 meters, we can make an appointment that this tank is a very accurate and reliable one. Well, now let's go to the credit section. If we wouldn't have any kind of premium account, we would have got 52,712 credits. So I can see that this is a very good credit maker. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and see you soon.